Hello everybody, my name is GamerRatYT and welcome to another tutorial video where today I'll be teaching you guys how to set up your room. Alright, so you're in RecRoom right now and you just learned how to use the Maker pen. Yeah, this thing here. But now, let's say you want to create a room. Well, this video will help you out. Let's begin. So, all you need to do is pull out your watch here. You can look at it, or you can open it with your menu button on your Oculus left remote, like that. Or you can stare at it manually. Boom. When you're on it, go to home. When you're on home, look at the top and you will see create between play and store button. So you click create and you're here, my rooms. So right now I have all of these rooms here, but I'm going to teach you how to set up your room. So all you're going to do is create new room here. And then you have this list of templates here. But if I were you, I would click MakerRoom. Alright, so once you click on it, this tab will appear. It says create new room. You could type in a name here. You could type in the title of your room. So right now, since this is a test, I'm gonna call it test. Which if you're trying to get yourself a room, it may say name is already taken, so try to type in a title that has not been taken. So this room is called Gamer's Test Room. You click on it and then you'll disappear. You teleport to the room. And now you're in a room. So
you can name and
so
publish
right
this room by pressing this room on your watch.
Coach would do her little introduction, but now you open your watch again. Boom, your watch appeared. Click, look at the bottom, and look at this room tab button. Between people and chat, you click this room, then boom, this part of your watch will appear. It will have your title, the person who created the room, known as you guys, and it has these settings, save room, the reload save button, the copy and paste room. Down here, it says you are currently in an unpublished room. It will say more about you're going to be stuck at this instance, known as sub rooms, which will be later on in the video. Then you can like your own room if you want to. We all know you guys will since you love your room. So you scroll down, you will have the analytics where room visits, cheers, and favorites. These are like these two here, favorite and cheers, are like the people like your room or not. And here the room visit where how many people join your room. Now here is additional tags, which there will be more tags later on. Later on in this video, I'll tell you more about additional tags later on. About this room, it's where you put your comments here, which other people can give you a comment using the clipboard here. Now moving on to the maker to this room. So it says photos here. So for example, I'll pull out my camera, take a photo. Once you have that photo, you can press save. I'm gonna delete it later. But when you save the photo, you scroll all the way down, and right now it doesn't show, but it will show. It will show photos here. If you scroll down, you see room creators, which right now I'm the main creator of the gamer's test room. Next, invention use is where you use a invention, the inventions you use will pop up here. And next is the moderators, which is a role which I'll be teaching you later on. But the moderators will have their own spot here too. Now, that's the front page of this. Now moving on, if you click click so if you want to copy your room, you can click this here, then it will do the same thing. Right now it's basically like making a new room. And if you want to reload your stuff, you can click the load room save, which right now we have none. And save room is where when you're like done building, you can save your progress. Room inventory, it's where if you have consumables, this is for the RR Plus users, which I'll tell you more about later on. Next, now we're on the helpful tutorial. Click settings here, then you will see a bunch of tabs here, but right now we're looking at main settings. So main settings, right now you see published room. It's where when you're like completely done with your whole MakerPen room, you can click publish room. You will need to go through the code of conduct if it meets the following things, and when it's published rooms, and when you publish it, you can share it to you can make an announcement of it. Change cover photo is where when you if you it's a thumbnail picture. So if you want to change it, you can click change cover photo, and if you want to take it manually, your camera will appear. But if you want to use one that's you already taken the photo, you can look here. Right now I have this one. If you click on your photo, you can select that, and boom, 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 you have your thumbnail photo, your cover photo. If you scroll all the way down, you can see room name. You can rename it if you want to. I'm gonna keep mine the same. Next is room creator. Room creator is where you can give someone else your ownership. Right now, I'm the only creator and the only co-owner. So I'm gonna keep it as me. Alright, room description. Room description is where you can put in your own story, like a nice description of what the players might witness while being here. So you can go here, delete the text that's already here. And then you could type in your own description too. So you can save it too. I won't, because I will be deleting this room. I'm working on a proper MakerPen room. Alright, the primary tags. Now we're here at tags here. So the primary tags here is where you can click one tag from the list that's here. So let's say this is a PvP game. You're gonna click action here. And if there's like more of them, like a PvP, and if you scroll down, you'll see secondary tags up to 2. We could choose 2, which is like a nice sandbox and an action. And if you want to add more tags, you could type it in here, type it in there. And next, warning text. So let's say you're building a horror game, you could turn all these on, or a intense game. So if you're building a intense game, turn on intense motion. But if you are building a horror game, activate everything here. So moving on. So now we have the MakerPen things. So right now we have allow creative beta content. So if you pull out your MakerPen, your MakerPen will appear. If you look up, go to palette, you'll see that we have these the original shapes and stuff. Same with these circuits here, you see we have these circuits here. But if you go back here and turn on allow creative tools, you do gotta save it. So I will save it, then I will get back to you. Alright, and when your creative beta tools is on, you can pull out your MakerPen, and now as you can see here, if you look at the now if you look back at the at your maker pen. Now if you look back on your maker pen, you will now see that we now have extra shapes here. And we now have beta stuff. Beta circuit component and circuits too. Though these here could be helpful if you're building a horror game or a PvP game. Now back to your watch here. Back to settings. If you just go back, scroll all the way down, you will see enable creation restriction settings and roles, which is allow rules in this room. So this is part of the rules, which I will tell you more later on. I'll tell you this more later on, and if you want, you can. I wanna turn it on if I were you. Now, if you turn on other players can copy this room, it allows other people to copy the room. And scrolling all the way down, let's say you want this game to be a teleport room. You can turn off allow walk players to walk in this room right now it's on. You can turn it off, which will not activate you to move. But if you turn it back on, it will do a little bit of lag spike, but when that's back turned on, people will be able to walk. Same with teleporting and screen mode. But screen modes are not allowed in this room if you turn this setting off. And teleporting, if you turn that off, people won't be able to teleport. Now, AI nav mesh. It's where you bake the nav mesh here. If you bake the nav mesh here, it sets something up top. If you turn on show in room here, when you pull out your maker pen, you will see this. The purple nav mesh, and you will also see this white area. This is the this is the nav mesh bake wall where we bake the nav mesh, and the purple stuff here is the nav mesh. Now back here, this is for the AI known as the goblins. When you scroll all the way down here you will be able to see the loading screen, which you can change the photo of it. If you have, same with the thumbnail, you could just pick your photo and then it will put here. You can put your screen title here and the subtitle there too. And last but not least, the delete room, which is a very dangerous button. So like, if this is a failed project, you can scroll all the way down and then click delete room. Alright, moving on, next tab is subrooms. So subrooms are like let's say like a different room. So let's say on your maker pen, your ink is at max level. So you are going to be needing to create a new room, which these subrooms here can help you with it too. So the subroom is, so I'm gonna just type in random characters, and then boom, room. That's a new room you could go into. If you click the settings here, you can scroll down. We have public save version, which is where you can reload the save. Next, we have max player count. It's where you can set how many people can be in the room. So let's say it's a hangout room and you could turn it all the way up. Or if it's a quest and a horror story game, you can just put it at like 3 or 4. An entry room is like a room. It's like a room that is like paintball. You can click on so like paintball, you can pick the map even though you're not in the room. Even though you're in your dorm room picking out paintball map, it's just like that. Now if you click the subroom that you're in, and you click settings, if you scroll all the way down, you can see subroom mood. There are different types of room moods. We have Wild Night, Outer Space, Stunt Runner, spooky night, tropical sunset, calm night, misty sunrise, cozy sunrise, and sunny day. No, that's the normal room. And we have show circuits to everyone. It's like the components that are able to be visible can be turned on or off. Right now you can't see the roll chips here, but turn this on, it will show the nav mash and the roll chips here. If you turn that off, it will not show it anymore. And we have voice chat here, which you can turn on or off voice chat. You can use new material, toggle between new and old style materials, or you can remove griefable chips, known as the roll chips here. You can remove those, or you can move the sub room to a room that I am co-owned with, or you guys. That's all for the sub rooms. Next is the progression setup. So the progression setup is the new thing they added. It came with the Bonky Make It to Midnight update. So if you turn it on, lag spike. So now this is turned on here. If you scroll all the way down, there are level name. So I'm not gonna name it. This is due to be 2. So XP unit is like what do you want it to be called? So call it XP. Enable test mode. Saving the room will delete auto test mode. Auto disable test mode. Now set daily limit. So right now it's set to that much. It's for how many XP you can earn in one day. And the progression page is where if you click edit, it will pull up this here. So you can enable progression page in the watch menu, which you can turn off or on if you don't want it or if you want it. So progression bar is where the bar that shows the progress of your XP. If you turn that off, it won't happen. But if you turn it on, it will show the bar of your XP. Show XP counter text, it's where if you turn it off, the XP counter text won't show. Next is the background type. If you turn it to an image, you can put the image here, so like this here, or you can put it as the default, or you can recolor it to any color you like. So like I want to go with violet, but I'm gonna change it like that, which is kind of nice. Next here is the show level progression table, which you could go to claim or next or all, which is cool. Cool currency is like a currency which I'll tell you later on this video, and that's it for the progression page. If you go to keys, alright, keys is next. This is for the RecRoom Plus players only. If you are not a RecRoom Plus person, then skip to the next part, alright? Alright, listen up, RecRoom player, RR Plus player. So, if you have RecRoom Plus, you can click add key here. So right now, we need a key. So pull out your maker pen, click create, and I'm gonna use my mascot here. I'm gonna use my mascot here. Let me scroll over to find him. Alright, this is my mascot here. This is my mascot. So, this is our mascot. So, I'm gonna click edit image, take a photo, and you have to take a photo of your key. That's gonna be the key. Mine will be Barry. So, the key name, so you could type in the name of it. You could call it anything you want. I'm gonna call mine Plushberry. Plushberry, and then when you do that, you're gonna have to type in a script, right? You can say thanks for buying, or anything, or you can change the description of what you want it to be. Now, once you have your description, you can scroll all the way down to key cost. Now, for the key cost, there will be tokens and currency. Right now, currencies will be later on in the video. So the key cost here will be if you are RecRoom Plus players and you don't want to be greedy, just set it to like 25 or 50, not 500, $50, 50 tokens, and then you could click save, which I accidentally did. So when you do that, now you have your key, but you grab your maker pen, look at your watch, click tools, click configure, and configure the object you want it to be your key. Now look at your maker pen. Maker pen, you can scroll all the way down, till you see room key options. If you click lock, pick up with key, press plushberry or your key name. Now, if you hold it, you can see plushberry. It's a key, and since you guys are the creator, you get it for free. But for other people, they have to spend 50 or more tokens just for a key. That's it of how the keys work and stuff. Now time to move on. Alright, moving on to currencies. This is still for you RecRoom Plus people. So you click add currency. You will have the create new room currency. So you can edit the image if you want it to be a photo you already taken, or mine would just be Barry here, and you can take a picture of what your currency can be. And now you have your currency. You can now name it your currency. Mine will be called berry coins. You can call yours whatever you desire, but mine will be berry coins. Or if you keep the normal currency icon, you could change the shape or color to it. Boom. Now you scroll all the way down, you can click the description, you can call it whatever you want. Just like that, and then it will save, and then now you scroll all the way down, daily limit. You have to turn it to like 1 or the max limit here. And now you can add different packages. So here you can put like the lowest to biggest amount of the currency, and for the tokens here you gotta put how much the package costs. Alright, boom, and now you just click save, which I won't do, and then boom, you have your currency. And moving on to consumables. Consumables is like keys, only except you can have it for a couple of seconds, which is kind of a circuit. So same with the keys, but I won't be going through these circuits and stuff. The consumable is same as the keys, so I won't be going over it too. Next is rewards. This is for anybody now. Welcome back, normal people. Welcome back. So you click add reward, or you can pick a image. Mine will still be Barry here. Mine will still be Barry. You can type it in, and you get Barry trophy. You can call it trophy if you want to. Why can't I spell trophy? Alright, Barry trophy. And now you can type it in. I'm gonna put mine, good job. And I'm gonna put in test. And then room type, it could be a key, consumable currency, or inventory item. And reward contents must be 1 or 100. 100, whoa. Alright, if you click to be key is the reward contents. Which are right now, it's weirdly, okay, must be between 1 to 100. Select invention item, which we don't have. So that's how you create your new reward. Next is earnings. This is for you RR Plus users again. So you have different creators here. I'm gonna invite a tester for this. Alright, my tester is here, and now I'm gonna go over to permissions, click co-owner, and invite Platypus, this player here, my friend Platypus, to be a co-owner. So when he gets it, he will get a notification. They do get a little bit of lag spike, so as soon as they do that, you could go over all the way back to earnings. Now, as you can see, Platypus and me have 50-50 of our currency, our earnings. Right now, Platypus does not have any RR plus. So let's say he does have RR plus. You could turn off distribute earnings equality, and you could like give Platypus here 70% of his earnings while I get 30, which seems kind of unfair. But this is just a test. This is just a test. So we won't be doing that. Now that's for the RR plus people, and that's it for the earnings. Cloud data is for the circuits. I won't be going through the circuit stuff. So if you're not a circuiteer, just don't do this. Don't do the cloud data. Next is permissions. So for permissions, you have defaults, which you can see the rules that the normal people can do, which as a room, since we are not coach here, we cannot mess with all of these. But for everyone here, so I'm going to get rid of Platypus's maker pen for a test.
Yeah, see? Nick, I don't have any
Now,
more.
as you can see, he does not have his maker pen. Now, if I go to everyone, so he's so right now he has the role of everyone. If I turn on override can use maker pen, if I turn it on, it will do this. Now, as you can see, he put out his maker pen. Now, if I turn off no, now pull out your maker pen again. As you can see, he won't be able to use it. Now, most of this is for the maker pen stuff. Social. Now, let's say he can invite people. If I turn that on, he will be able to invite people. If I turn it off, he won't be able to. Which, I'm not going to be evil. If I'm doing events, I have to turn off that. And if I turn on, if I override can't talk, if it's off right now, Platypus won't be able to talk, say something. As you can see, now if I turn it on, he will be able to talk. Say something.
Hello.
Nice. Now, vote kick is where if there's like another person here who is being rude, I could let them vote kick. But if you keep it off for too long, you might lose some people in your events. So if I were you, you could turn off vote kick. The misc. So let's say you have a PvP game and this guy's like a host or everyone. Everyone can just start the game early or in games early. And same with if so, I turn off. So use your camera. As you can see, he won't be able to use it. Right now. He's going.
Just in case. Look, I'm pushing use and I cannot do it.
All right. If I turn it on, he will be able to. Ta-da! And I'll pull out your camera again.
The heck?
Get out, Barry. Pull out your camera. I'll turn it on. There we go. All right.
There you go. Wait,
right,
why is my camera so small?
Now if I click no on can print photos, Platypus won't be able to print his photos. If I turn it on, he will be able to. I'm great. How you doing, Kiko? Now if I click spawning consumables, right now it's off, spawning root beer.
Okay. Where's food? Food. I have no root beer. Oh, I actually do have root beer. I
As you
can't.
can see, he won't be able to. If I turn it on, he will be able to spawn a consumable. Ta-da!
See?
Alright, and can start games there. Oh wait, okay, that's it. The everyone permission. For host, I'm gonna give Platypus host again. Now, since he has host, as you can see, he has a star next to his username name. If you click the permission is same with the everyone rule. Only except now he has way more MakerPen settings here. So it's same as the everyone. So I'm gonna remove you. So now that's, oh my gosh. Now that's done with the host. Now time for moderator. So if I give Platypus moderator here, he has a shield, which moderators is a protector. Now if you go back to the home screen of this room here, if you scroll all the way down, you can see in moderators, Platypus's account will be right there. Now go back to the permissions. Moderator moderator all the way to co-owner, all the way to host is the same. But instead moderator gets to be on the moderator page. Contributor, I'm gonna promote him to contributor. It's same as co-owner, only except it's like a trainee. This guy here is a trainee now. Alright, so contributor all the way down. Alright, so contributor and co-owner has the same meaning. Meaning they can work on anything. So I'm gonna invite Platypus to his MakerPen. As you can see, he got a notification saying that he's been invited to be co-owner. If he accepts that, he is now co-owner. So now,
Use my MakerPen.
so now he's able to use his MakerPen. And the co-owner got a ton of settings here that you guys can mess with. So now owner, which is mine, I could give Platypus my ownership, which I'm not going to do.
Yeah,
So now that's it for the permissions. Game rules here. We have eliminated in-game, everyone, and defaults, which is everyone, but normal RecRoom players. We have eliminated. It's what the eliminated people can do if they lost in a gun and trophy match. Alright. The people if they lose they can still have things on their shoulder equipment. They can have voice roll off distance, which is part of game rules, which is part of the game rules chip, which I'm not going over. So all of this here can be used with the game rule chip, which would not be in my tutorial videos. Next is instances. So let's say there are like different kinds of servers in a room, and like people are in like different servers in a game. So let's say my game, the lab anomalies, different subrooms, different servers. So let's say, okay, this server is full. Let's go to a new server. Those kind of servers is what I'm talking about. So since I'm co-owner, I could join a full match and then watch the people do their thing. That's what this is here all about. Next is the moderation, the last thing you guys need to know. So you can disable auto muting and disable room comments, which I just showed you back at the start of the video. You can encrypt voice chat, which is people need to you guys will need to rejoin the room for this to activate, which you guys should turn this off. Allow new players, so a level 1 person can join this room. So allow junior accounts right now. I can't because this is not published. You can turn this off if you don't want junior accounts to be here, or you can turn it on. Now, last but not least, room bans. You can view banned players, import block list, or you can import room bans. which is if you have people you don't like, you can add them here. But that's everything. Oh my gosh. But that's everything you need to know for this tutorial video. Make sure to thank you for Platypus for joining this tutorial video to be my test subject. And next tutorial video I'll be teaching you guys how to make your own outline. Finally, the first ever building tutorial. Now I'll see you guys in another tutorial video. Enjoy.